And I was like, yes, that's a good damage right there. And then he has this whole horde just coming in right now.
Let's do this right now.
Yo guys, what's up? Legacy of Death back here again for another Clash Royale video. And as you can see right here, we have unlocked Arena 5. Wow, Spell Valley, 1400 plus trophies. And I'm excited, you know, because now I can finally try and get the wizard and the mirror and the poison. And I believe that's a hero right there. So, you know, I'm going to try for that in that silver chest right there that I'm unlocking. Woo! So anyways, in here, oh wait, I don't want to show you that yet. I don't want to, you didn't see that, I promise. So anyways, I was using this deck right here, you know, the normal deck that I use. And I'll just show you guys what has happened in the thing. So I got my Inferno to level 2. I got the minions to level 7 out of I think it was a giant chest. Oh yeah, I got a giant chest and I got like 200 freaking minion hordes. So those are level 7. And yeah, it's just awesome. I love it. So we will see. And you know, we can still upgrade our goblins and stuff, but not gonna do that right now. So I'll just show you guys some replays. I'm not gonna do a live one because the internet's kind of bad right now. But I'm gonna show you how I got to Arena 5. So right now I think we're at 1329 trophies, I believe, something like that. So you know, I dropped my good luck. I'm gonna play this in times 2. Nah, I'll play it in times 1. My bad. So yeah, you know, he drops down the goblin hut like normal. I dropped down my archers. And so I had a good starting hand. You know, I was like, alright, I think I'll drop my bomber, my giant, and some spear gobs, which is the normal combination that I use when I get those starting cards, is archers. And then he drops the, you know, the classic barbarians. My giant's only gonna get like 3 hits off, maybe 2. So I drop my prince down, and I see him drop that skeleton army, and I was like, yes, that's a good damage right there. And then he has this whole horde just coming in right now. So I arrow what I can, and I know I'm in big trouble on that side. So I take down his tower, but now my tower is about to go down. So it's uh-oh mode now, because his dragon's gonna take it out, no doubt. So I was like, alright, I'll try and drop the archers to try and distract the dragon as much as possible, not let him hit the tower, but you know, some damage will be taken from the spear gobs, so oh well. But now we're both down a tower, and my tower has more health, but his castle has more health. But as you guys know, once you hit like Arena 3 or 4 maybe, and everything after that, it gets really hard to 3-crown someone, because the people there start knowing more and more about like how to play. So yeah, I was like, alright, well now we need at least 2 crowns to win. So I'll drop my witch to do the AoE, the skeletons to, you know, stop. I'll drop the barbarians to act as like a wall. And I believe I dropped my arrows in the back to hurt those buildings, or not. Oh yeah, I dropped my bomber, that's what I did. So yeah, it's just all out war right there. My bomber's gonna do some good damage in there. I drop my arrows in to, you know, do the damage to all those. Not really that effective, but it helps. It probably lowered about like 5 seconds off of it, maybe, which is alright. So drop down my giant, drop down a witch, or I didn't drop down my witch. Drop my archers and my spear gobs. Why was I not? I don't know why I didn't. You know. Anyway. So yeah, I dropped down my barbs. I dropped down my bomber. I had to throw my arrows too, which was not good. And then he puts down a spawner, so I'm like, shit, I'm in a very bad place now. My bomber is still up though, that's the good thing, because he is our best weapon against those barbs. And he's about to go down right now. I did some damage to that spawner, but not enough. The prince is about to go down to that army, and this is not looking good. So I dropped down my spear goblins and my witch to, you know, do as much damage as possible. He puts down a hog rider, and at this moment, I'm just thinking I should probably just stop placing down cards and just give up, because this is gonna be. But when I saw my bomber and my witch just like going ham right here, I knew we had a chance to, you know, pull it back. It's like, alright, what I'll do is I'll drop my giant to distract him and make him think. And then when he put down that spawner right there, that skeleton, I was so like in a bad mood, because like I had this whole idea I was gonna drop down my prince right there, and just win it. So then I had to, not use my prince on that. And then right here was my shot, right here. There's nothing in the back. My prince will be such a good thing right here. But I know if I take my eyes off of this castle, it could go down very fast. So I'm like, alright, I gotta take out the spawner. So, rule number 1, take out the spawner. And now's the chance. So I put down the prince, but he puts down the spawner. Alright, take out 1 barb. Takes out 2 barbs, and now it's just assault on that tower. I drop down the arrows just to kill any, things that come out, and we do it with 7 seconds left in overtime. I was so happy to win that. No, I do not. Bye. Anyways, now let's head into the second battle. So yeah, I beat Rio, so GG to him, and now we went up against Max. And this is in Spell Valley because, once you get 1350 and higher, you're gonna face guys with 1400 trophies sometimes. So it's a little difficult, but it happens. So you can see by his starting, I did not expect that minion horde and a dragon and a balloon. This guy was heavy on the air raids. So, and with my deck, it's not really that good against airs. I mean, it is. It's just not too sure. So yeah, you can see he's gonna drop his balloon. Thank God it's only level 1. So I dropped my spear goblins, help take it down. It will get to the cat or the tower, but it won't do that much. It's only gonna do about 100 damage. And I was lagging in this game, so the giant did not drop fast enough. And of course, he drops that damn goblin barrel. So it's like, bomber, go. And the giant's not gonna get there in time before he can swat down that skeleton army. So I'm gonna get some damage done. I think I'll be leading the trade-offs right now. Yeah. So I'm like, crap, what can I put down? Which does AoE, that's a good one. So yeah, he's gonna get some damage on that tower. Probably 100. And I am winning the trade-offs right now. So right now I'm feeling good. Whenever you win the trade-off fights, which is when you put down defensive troops and it turns into offensive troops, and you get damage dealt to their towers, it just feels so good because then you have a good chance. So me at 8 elixir, him at 0, me at 2, him at 1. I did not know what I was going to do right here, so I was like, you know what, let's just arrow, kill most of those, the tower will take care of the rest. It will take damage, but... And then right here, that's one of the worst goblins you can hope for right there. Well, I mean, it's good for him, but not for me, because... once they're on all 3 sides, the bomber can't connect with all of them. If you don't have arrows ready, then it's just bad. So I got a bomber down and a prince. I was hoping to have a giant down with the prince, but it's just not going to happen. That skeleton army will completely just wipe my guys. Put down arrows, or archers. Got to get down the witch with the skeletons. Got to get the spear gobs down to back up the witch. And those barbs will go down easy, easy, easy. Those archers are going to try and get there, but they will be stopped by the minions. And he's going full frontal raid, so I'm like, alright, screw it, we'll go raid too. So I dropped down my arrows, I believe? No, I didn't. So yeah, that thing is going to do massive damage. It's almost took out... If I would have had one more shot off like it normally does, it was probably half a second away from getting it. And the bomber right there on the left side takes out that tower. 19 seconds left. I'm feeling good. He drops down the goblin barrel. I'm like, oh crap. So I'm like, spear gobs, barbs, and it stops it at 100 health. So now he would have to push the right tower, but he just can't do it. I have too many troops in the way, and I see the balloon, but it's not going to get there in time. And so yeah, I dropped the arrows just as a little safety thing, just in case. But it wasn't enough. It was not enough. So now we're sitting at 1,300, 1,300. Oh, look at that internet connection. Yeah, I know, right? So now we need to beat this guy to, go into Arena 5s ourselves. So this guy has the goblin barrels. Well, he has hog riders, infernos, freezes, wizards, and it was just all stuff I am not used to fighting. The goblin barrels and the hog riders, yeah, kind of. Giant skeletons, yeah. Infernos, not so much. Freezes, not so much. So yeah, he's gonna drop down his hog rider. I dropped down my prince to do a lot, and then he has the freeze spell, which he drops down at first. he's gonna get a lot of damage off. And I accidentally dropped my witch. I did not mean to do that. And he's gonna have the elixir to stop that attack. I'll get some damage off, but it's just not enough. And yeah, so my witch is gonna get there, probably lower it to about 200. Maybe 100? Yeah, about 113. And there goes the Inferno. So now the only cards I know for sure he doesn't have is the Goblin Barrel, or like I didn't know, Giant Skeleton, and you know, the Wizard. So yeah, that's interesting to find out. And yeah, so let's just keep on going from here. So he drops down the Giant Skeleton and the Hog Rider. And I'm like, crap, great. That's freaking fantastic. Not what I was hoping for. Because if he gets to a tower, it will deal like 500 damage. Dropping that bomb. That's like if it gets there, like nothing stopping it either. See, I dropped down my arrows to try and stop the minions, and the prince is able to take it down. And we are winning 1-0. 1 minute left. I'm feeling confidence. Now all I have to do is play defense. I am feeling very good right now. Hey, look, there's... And anyways, there's the wizard. I might have missed it earlier, but I'm pretty sure that's the first time I saw it. So I'm like, alright, giant to try and stop the wizard, and then he puts down the giant skeleton. I'm like, alright, cool. The archer's at least targeting it. And now we're going to do all this damage to the giant skeleton, but then all my stuff is just going to get wiped. So I arrow the goblin barrel. And now it's the hog rider. Like, I'm going to get down the barbs, but I'm afraid he has a free spell, but he just doesn't get it down for some reason. Like, he could have stopped my barbs and probably got a lot more damage off. But he knew he should have saved it for something. He has 30 seconds left to try something. So I got this huge raid just happening on the left side. And he's able to shut down my barbs easily with those minions. And I don't have arrows ready. It's going to be very close. I get the bomber down and he wrecks them at 400 life left. So I have my arrows. I was testing how much the arrows do to the wizards. And it's about, it's not as much as it should be, I don't think. So he gets on the hog rider and he gets the freeze spell that I was saving. But it is just not enough. He should have dropped it down before my guys hit him. And that is GG. Good game to him. I forgot to drop my GG. Whoops. And yeah, it was fun. And so yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. It was, you know, fun getting here, and I will post a video on something else that I got next time. So peace out, guys.